Not only does America have a very serious problem, our people have a very serious problem. America's problem is self-destruction and for self-destruction. Self-destruction and for self-destruction. Self-destruction and for self-destruction. Self-destruction and for self-destruction. Well, today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience is bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another. You get caught in the mid. So to crush that stereotype, here's what we did. We got ourselves together so that you can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative cause. The way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives.
Salute, man. It's your boy Q Life, Street Guy Turned Positive. You're now rocking with the best PBN network. Positive brings negative. No, see, got you. Positive beats negative all the time. And y'all know that, man. Y'all know my slogan, grind time, no demon time. We in the building, man. I'm waiting for Lot to come in. Today's just going to be an open discussion. We're going to have an open discussion. We're going to talk about a couple of topics. Y'all know what time it is. Positive vibes only. If you want to pull up, you can pull up. Mo Knowledge will not be able to be in today. He's going through some things. Prayers up for him and his family too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put out there anything personal unless he wants to tell you guys, but definitely put the prayers up for him in the comments, man. You understand? And share the live. Let people know, man. Send the live out to your peoples before we really start this conversation. I'm waiting for Lot right now. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. Share the live. We're waiting for Tony and Lot to come in. But y'all know it's a lot going on. A lot of distractions going on. There's a lot of distractions going on right now. And I hope that you guys are not falling for the distractions. Y'all know what that means, right? Big distractions. Kima, what's going on? What's up with you? Salute. A lot of distractions going on. Kanye West and all of that. Everybody, they distracting us because they're coming out with more laws. They're passing more laws right in front of our eyes, but we're so worried about Kanye West. We are worried about all the bullshit that's going on right now instead of worrying about what we need to worry about to make this world a better place. And, PBN Network is going to let you guys know that. Salute to all the followers on Instagram, on TikTok. Salute to everybody that's definitely supporting the movement. That's the main thing, supporting the movement. About to bring Lot in. Salute.
Yo, Q, what up?
What's good,
Yo,
my brother?
let me come right back in, Q, because coming the first time be low, so I can hear you.
Do your thing. So we gotta stay the course, and that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be one of the topics today. We're gonna talk about, people staying the course, and also knowing.
Yeah, we good now.
What's goody?
Yeah, good. What's goody? What's goody with the hoodie, man?
Hey, man, man, I got the AC on, rocking and all that, because I can't stay without the AC, but I still got to keep it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's going on though with you, man? We here.
PBN we here.
How was your weekend? How was your week, brother?
Everything was good. Just working on some new music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
keep on doing that.
Yeah, that's it basically. And working. You know what I mean?
Facts. We gotta do that.
Right.
Mo Knowledge can't make it today. He got some personal things he got to take care of. Prayers up for him and his family. But we definitely we're gonna have an open discussion today. We're gonna talk about some topics. We're gonna keep it professional. We're gonna have different segments. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Lady Miz too. She feeling under the weather too.
Okay, prayers up for Lady Miz. Prayers up for Mo Knowledge and his family. You know what I'm saying? We got Kima in the building. We got Trevor Felder in the building. What's going on, family? How you, man? But one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about today, I want to talk about people that don't care about themselves, but want others to care about them. Because that's a video, a motivational video that I'm going to be putting out soon this week. And I feel like that's a big part of self-care. Like you have to care about yourself before you can want somebody else to care about you. That's just like telling you want your girl or you want your man to love you more than you love yourself. That's not possible. They can't, you know what I'm saying? And if it is, like, if that person does, eventually they'll see that. They'll see, like, I'm fighting for you more than you're fighting for yourself, for your own purposes and the reason why you're here, your purpose in life. I'm fighting for it more than you. Nah, that can't go down like that. So I definitely want to talk about that, and then we can get into some other topics if you feel like you want to get into something. And I already know what you're going to probably want to get into, relationship topic ass.
Nah, I'm good.
You good? You sure you good now?
Yeah, I've been grinding, you know what I'm saying? Been grinding, You know how I go when you single, man, you shop, you run into females all over the place, man,
Right.
That's just what it is. But right now I'm just focused. It's the holiday times. This is not really, I mean, well, it could be the time to get into a relationship if you got your stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you get into a relationship now, you're gonna be spending some bread.
Right. So I got a question for you. Anybody, if my peoples is in the building, man, make sure you drop a comment, man, or something, man. Let me know you in the building, man. I can't see if you in the building. Share the live. If you on Facebook, share this live. Let's get this live popping. So I want to ask you a question, Lot. Have you ever ran across? Matter of fact, before I do that, let me ask you this. We're being distracted, so I don't really want to talk about it too much.
Yeah. I already know. I already know what time you want.
And I'm trying to figure out what makes people so easily distracted when you got serious, way worse problems going on in the world than these celebrities that's, this gossip that's going on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Kanye West thing with his kids and all of that, when he was speaking and trying to get people to acknowledge him when he was talking about his kids, nobody wanted to pay attention. But now he wears the White Lives Matter shirt. He's on Drink Champs, and now everybody want to talk about him and pay attention now. But when he was trying to get you to pay attention about real shit and his kids, and he wanted to see his kids, he was passionate about that, nobody wanted to talk about that. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I think people just genuinely don't want to address real issues, period. And so we look at the BS and we look at somebody we can point the finger at more than anything.
Right. Pointing the finger. That I'm glad you said that. You hit that right on the nose, pointing the finger. And it's a lot of that right now going on. Everybody's pointing the finger instead of pointing the finger at themselves and what's going on with their self. I see it all the time. You can have I'll be in a group conversation with people and we'll be talking about life and we're talking about racism and we're talking about things like this. And they're like, well, no, I don't blame us because them. But hold on. You mean to tell me, so you're telling me that because, this happened to us back in the days, and that means that we're supposed to, when we kill one another and somebody else in our culture, the excuse is, oh, well, we're mad. We have a reason to be mad. Why are you mad at that person that you just killed? What did that person just do to you? This is somebody you probably just met that had nothing to do with slavery back in the days. And you feel like because you have anger built up in you, you're supposed to kill someone of your own culture, and that's supposed to be okay because we have anger problems? No, man. This is wrong.
Man. And what people got to know is not all of us. It's not all the youth. It's not everybody. It's a few people. You know what I'm saying? It's a few people out of all of us that make it bad for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what they're not putting out there telling you. And I just, not to get off subject, but I just watched Judge Joe Brown say, just is for the people so they don't get distracted, saying that so what? Kanye said that. everybody's allowed to say what they want to say. He said, if you watch a football game and you think the person's out of bounds and y'all arguing, y'all got difference of opinion, so what? You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
said, brush it off and move on.
Right.
He said that this is what's being dangerous, that we're not able to have an opinion anymore. You know what I'm saying? Without somebody wanting to sue you and stuff like that. You can say what you want,
Right.
but that don't mean it's true. Or that don't, you know what I mean? That don't mean it's the truth. So yeah. So basically that's basically it, to sum it up.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the things that we really need to be paying attention to and making a conversation is not getting the play that it's supposed to get. And that's the reason why a lot of people are going to stay behind and stay blind, and they're not going to wake. They're not going to, wake up, because
Right.
when you're out here and you're trying to teach somebody something, but they're not waking up because they're distracted by other things that mean nothing.
And the laws that's passing. So yeah,
and
we
laws just getting passed on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, like, but then when the law hits them, and the police say, well, you're going to jail for this, and they're like, why? I didn't know I could go to jail for this. Yeah, when you was thinking about Kanye West and all of these celebrities and talking about them and worrying about what's going on with them, you missed out on what you're supposed to know.
And what's up with this purge law that's supposed to be coming in next year? And we got to look into that, man. We got to really look into that, because that's crazy. If somebody break into your shed, it's up to you to use the force to get them out.
Right.
And you might use the wrong force and they take you to jail and they living in your crib now. That's crazy.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. It's like everybody is supposed to have. So, if Kanye West talks about this, right, that's him. It's okay. And whatever, that's him. But we're going to spend a whole bunch of waste a whole bunch of energy talking about, well, what somebody else shouldn't have did. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can't keep taking our energy and placing it in places that it's none of our it's really none of our business, really. Like, it's not like if we talk about that like, how is that helping us? How is that helping you if, like, your opinion hardly even matters to somebody like that? You understand what I'm saying? But I get it, though. I get it. It's conversation. I get that. But at the end of the day, we got to stop letting that distract us so much that we forget about home.
But that's why. That's why this network is different, because you know what I'm saying, like I told you, Q, like, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be the longer path. The path you're taking and we're taking is going to be a longer path. It's always the righteous way is always a longer path. You know what I'm saying? But you get to keep your followers. You get to keep, you know what I'm saying? You don't lose nothing.
You don't lose, right?
All these, like, you can see, Nori could lose his show right now. You know what I mean? Right now.
Right.
Just for having Kanye on there and talking about all this or whatever's going on. So, I mean.
Right. Exactly.
Man.
So, so let's get to what we need to get to. Tanya Johnson said he was out of line talking about George Floyd. Hey, I mean, what can I say about it? Well, who am I to? That's the thing. It's like, I can't. Who am I to really judge that?
Let me say one. Judge Joe Brown broke that down too, in a sense that made sense. He said something about the cop before that could have gave him fentanyl. And then he said the reaction, because he had to take it because he had cancer. And the reaction on it or something, when you put pressure on your neck, something, I gotta go back and listen to it. But I just saw it. So he was basically saying that it could be some truth in what Kanye was saying. But still in all, he was murdered by the police. He's not saying it wasn't a murder by the police. He's just saying it was fentanyl was given to the guy too. You know what I mean? But
let's get off. Let's get off this subject. Yeah. I just want to let people know, like, don't let's focus on some other things. But so the first thing that I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, Wanda Williams in the building. The first thing that I want to talk about is the self-care
Hey,
thing. Caring about yourself and you can't love somebody else more than they love themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that beg for that. You don't care about me. Nigga, you don't care about yourself. How can I care so much for you when you don't even care about yourself? You can't expect somebody to love you if you don't even love yourself. You know,
that's a
um,
fact.
like, okay, if you don't even support your own business, how do you
Mhm.
expect somebody else to support your business?
Facts.
And that's selfishness too, to me. Care for me, love me. But I don't have to do none of that. I'm going to sit back. I don't even have to love me. I don't have to invest in myself, but you want other people to invest in you. That's selfish. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? What's your take on that?
Nah, it's definitely selfish. So when you deal with people, you want to deal with people that's motivated. And the
Mm,
first thing you see, what do they do for their self? How do they motivate their self and their family or whatever? So if you don't see the motivation in that, then you can't really deal with that person. You
right.
know, on the level where it's gonna be productive. You know, so yeah, you got to fall back, and that's and Q. Not to get into, you said I was gonna talk about relationship, but that's what I feel about in relationships. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
I
I've
knew
been,
that. I know
yeah,
that.
I've been single enough, and I feel I'm productive. Enough. I feel like I could take care of another person too, to a degree. But if things ain't working out, I could definitely take care of myself. Great. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So to for me to take on another person, that person would have to be productive in a way that it's gonna be positive for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if I see it's not positive for me, I'm gonna back out of it. You know what I'm saying? Which which make which makes some people question, am I being too picky? No, I'm not, because I've spent time alone and I know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not looking for nothing perfect. Believe me, I'm not. Because
Right. Nothing is perfect. You won't. You
no
won't. If you're
nobody's
gonna spend the
perfect.
rest of your life. Listen, you will spend the rest of your life trying to find somebody
Nah,
that's.
that's a fact. Look, I don't have a fantasy person. I don't make this, oh, my woman got to be this. She got to have this amount of money. She got to be this tall. I don't do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I just look, and I'll just look for people what they're worth. I mean, what they show me.
Right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's a lot of no good stuff going around here. And I wonder why the music is like that. Oh, and that's another thing, Q. I wanted to touch on. People, like, it's not the music that people make, because when you're making music, you're a character. It's when you get on these interviews. Sometimes I see these girls get on the interviews like, oh yeah, the nigga gotta have $1 million, and you can't be no janitor, you can't have no regular job. So they really saying this, they really getting on interviews and saying this to the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
So
Exactly.
that makes it bad. Like before,
Exactly. Right.
before, people rap, but we get on interviews like, nah, I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get on.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't get on interviews and say, "Yo, this is all real," and the chicks like, "Yeah, get the nigga for what he's worth. That's all he's worth, is to get him for his pockets."
Right. And then when you got people watching these things, so when you watch like television, man, when you watching television, especially for kids that their brain is not all the way developed, they think everything on
Exactly.
television is real and it's okay. So when you promoting something like that and you got kids, now you putting that, you brainwashing them. You're brainwashing people into believing that it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
First of all, even like we was talking about with relationships, it's not even supposed to be 50-50. It's 100%, 100%. If
Yeah.
I give you
Definitely.
100 of me, I want 100 of you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be 50-50 or 20-50 and 30. None of that. You
None
know,
of that.
we gotta understand. We gotta lead by example. We have to teach the youth this. We have to let them know the manual and let them know, what's going on, because everybody is going to be blind to the fact of what's really going on. You know what I mean? And PBN Network is let you know. Real quick, I want to shout out Jonathan's Lounge, Sports Bar and Lounge. You know what I'm saying? If you want to drink, if you want some good food, if you want to party, if you want to meet and greet, you go to Jonathan's Lounge, man. Sundays, they got the brunch with Chrissy J. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Elite Ultimate Management, Sean Boy Double. They got his artist, Korea 919. She's out here. She's next. She's now. And she's elevating so fast that it's unbelievable. Definitely want to shout out my gear. The PBN wear. It's getting cold outside, y'all. Get your hoodies, get your merch now, order it now, DM me on Instagram. If you got my number, hit me up. The website is down right now. We're fixing it up right now, under construction. Also, anybody that needs confidential mentoring, I'm doing that now too. We'll talk about prices when you DM me or when you hit me up or email me. We're definitely doing that. Shout out to Sha Rose. She's PBN Network assistant right now. She's doing wonderful things and doing great things. So we want to definitely salute her and welcome her to the team. We gotta get right here, man. We gotta teach. We gotta lead by example, man. Like I said, so if you need any merch, let me know. We here, PBN Network, positive beats, negative grind time, no demon time. Now, so like, even in a relationship, you can't expect your mate to care for you more than you care. You know what I'm saying? You care for them. You know what I mean? Y'all both have to care. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And then and life is important though. That's what I really wanted to get at. Life is important. A lot of people taking life as a game right now, like it's a video game. Like you can die like Mario Brothers and come back and you continue again. All of that. You can't do that in real life. And that saying that life is a game and it's a chess game, it's not.
It's not.
Say that. I understand people try to compare it, but it's not.
There's no comparison.
Life is just real. It's no game. It's not a game at all. Because when you die, you die. You do not come back. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a movie where you get stabbed and the wound closes up and you're back to normal again. You understand what I'm saying? We can't think like that. And the more that these people think like that and think it's a game, they're gonna continue to do the devil's work. They're gonna continue to do that because they don't know. They don't understand that life is not a game. I was on live Instagram earlier, talking to somebody about that. Lucky Lou.
Yeah, I saw a little bit. I was driving. Saw you was live. I was looking for a minute. That I couldn't really catch it because I was working. So
right.
Yeah.
Everybody share the live. Share this live, man. Share the live. So we gotta understand that life is not a game. The more and more we keep thinking life is a game, the more and more worse life is just gonna get. You get it? It's gonna get worse. Now, hold on. Stop. Everybody stop right now. Moment of silence, man, for Panama PI, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I meant to talk to you, man.
Word.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Moment of silence. Oh my goodness, man. Hold on.
Amen. Word.
Yo, PI.
Yeah. Yo, PI, man. PI was one of the tightest MCs.
I know we both got stories, man.
Yeah, woo! Of course. You
and Didi were the first person I thought about when I seen the post, but I thought it was just a post. I thought it was his birthday or some shit.
Nah,
I was looking at the bird and thing. I said, "Oh no, hold on." Nah, and R.I.P. man, PI. Condolences go out to him and his family. That man, like I thought about you because that's how I know I met you from that over there, that area, that hood over there.
Yeah.
Didi, with Foch and all of that, right?
Yeah, right.
Ooh. When I met him, I think it was through Didi, matter of fact,
Or
in the studio. Years ago.
years ago, yeah. Years.
And you know who he reminds me? I'm gonna tell you who he reminds me of.
Or ODB or one of them.
Oh, for that ODB Method Man, he just reminds me of somebody that's supposed to be in Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
And when he rapped, I thought, see, back then it was saying, like, I'm looking at him like, yo, this nigga nice. But he was looking at me like, yo, you nice, because I was young then.
Yeah.
I was more, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, this older dude, this.
We always nice. He was animated. That's what it was. So his animation made him crazy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he used to.
He said, I roll with a pack of hard rock sons, tougher than young guns, even pistol whip nuns.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Yo, I was, you know, when I first met him, and we was in the studio, he just came in. I think me and Didi was trying to do it was something. And he came in, when he gave his energy, it wasn't even his studio time, but he just came in and filled us with this energy. And when I heard him, I'm sitting back looking like, because you know me at first, you know how I was wild back then, but I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? Like, but then when Didi really like, nah, that's P.I., yo, yeah. And then when he talked to me, the energy was just, I vibed with him, and it was great.
He was on, yo, what's up? You know what I mean, baby boy? Yo, everything good. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everything go pathetic. I see you moving with you know what I mean? He just had that flavor, like.
Only thing that I didn't know what happened. How did he pass? He didn't get killed, right?
I don't know, because I heard. Now, listen, I saw him like a couple of weeks prior. He was in a wheelchair. And from my understanding, he got jumped, and then like he fell, hit his head on one of them tables, them concrete tables where they play cards on. So that's why he was in the wheelchair at first. But they found him dead on the boulevard out of his wheelchair. So I don't know if it's foul play or I don't know if it was natural causes. So I'm waiting to hear that. Yeah. So, you know,
I just know, man, his energy was crazy. And also, so after that, after I met him, now I'm seeing him on my own without Didi, without whoever introduced me to him. And it was just all love. When I tell you, like, he saw me on Jamaica Ave, when he saw me on Fox, wherever. I think I seen him in Brooklyn one time. I'll see him.
Yeah. Nah, he was all over the place.
And he would always either spit a rhyme or want me to spit a rhyme, or he would give me my flowers.
Yeah.
Keep on going, man. You know, you got this, man. And then I'll tell him, like, yo, P.I., yo, you ill. Why you don't get back into it like that? He's like, you know, man, about you, man. You know what I mean? But he'll spit some shit. He'll spit some shit in a minute. He don't care.
Yeah, and he been around a lot of motherfuckers, and he definitely had opportunities, like we all did. We all had opportunities, and we all was young, and we all, you know, some of us messed our opportunities up. I know what I could have did to get on, looking back, but at the time, we was living it. We was young. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And basically, at a point, it was at a certain point, it was kind of easy to just do it yourself, but nobody was shown that path. You know what I mean? Listen, we all hustled back then. We actually had enough money to do it ourselves back then. We just didn't had the know-how.
We didn't know how. Yeah. And sometimes we wasn't thinking how we're thinking now.
Exactly.
We're thinking now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
so that's what people like DJ Academics got to know. Is a different time where people wasn't doing that. The people before us wasn't even putting out their own records, like Sammy Davis and all of them, and James Brown. You know what I
mean? Right.
They wasn't doing that. If they was doing it first, then we would have known from them.
That's a fact.
Actually, we started in the era with P. Diddy and having your own label and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Putting out, P. Diddy did something nobody ever did, put out two artists at the same time.
Right.
That was unheard of.
Definitely was.
But we was changing the game. It's different ways to do things. Even now, it's different ways to do things. But you know, the technology changes and things changes, and it's just new ways to do things. You know, and it's gonna be newer. The internet's not gonna be the only thing.
It's gonna keep changing, and it's gonna keep getting, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be like, wow, like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
now, real quick, what you got something you want to talk about? Anything that you had on your mind? Because it's open.
Mhm.
It's open right now. It's open season. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cold out. You know what it
Yeah.
is.
Just I just want to tell people don't stress yourself too much over the holidays. Don't overspend.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend past your means. I know, get your kids what they deserve and stuff. Like, I know around this time everybody gets stressed out, start arguing about money. You know what I'm saying? Money is a tool. We gotta start using it like a tool, especially black people, because we're spending money stupidly all the time, and we're not, and we're not. Hold on one second, Q. Yo.
That's a fact, though. We definitely are. We got to budget right. We got to budget right. You know what I'm saying? People have to stop living beyond their means. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you wind up losing certain things. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. You dig? R.I.P.
Yeah,
P.I.
my fault, my fault.
Nah, you good, bro.
Word.
So, yo, I was on a live earlier though, right, on Instagram, and we was talking about how come, like, the parents nowadays are scared of their kids. They're scared to discipline them. They're scared to guide them the right way. It's the fear. Like, when you have parents that are doing the same thing that the kids are doing, it's like that's not helping at all. That's not helping the
But that
situation.
was by design too, Q. By
Oh yeah.
by
Oh, yeah.
by us not being able to put hands on them, going to jail. That's the first thing that made you afraid. So we lost control right there.
Yeah,
Because we grew up with fear. We felt we had to fear our elders. I mean, well, that's how I grew up.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying it's the best method, but it's a method that was effective.
Right. It was.
Yeah, it was effective. Look, when you can do this to a dog, Q, you can put your hand up to a dog and it stop doing what it do.
Exactly.
Any animal, a cat, anything, any animal that knows when you yell, when you even raise your voice.
They know what time it is.
Exactly. Sometimes some kids gotta get whooped. Sometimes you get a whooping because you did something that could have cost you your life, and your parents are scared. You might run in front of a car and they snatch you back. Like, yo, what's you know better than that?
Right. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
So sometimes they doing it out of love all the way.
Right. It ain't always that it's out of hatred or nothing like that. It's just
Right.
love. Like, I don't want you to do that again because you could die. So hold on. So, and that's another thing. People rather, like, okay, fuck it. Let's take the chance of my child doing that. Let them take the chance. Nothing. Let them do that. We can't control our kids. We can't. No. I'd rather whip my child instead of another chance of him dying because he didn't look both ways
Exactly.
across the street. You just running
Something that could be severe.
better than that. And that's the thing, the logic that people are not understanding, that you have to deal with the manual. As my brother Mo Knowledge would say, the manual and structure and knowing what is necessary to do when you're dealing with kids, when you're dealing with life, period. There are certain steps that you have to take in order to live that righteous life, in order to be militant, in order to move the right way. So you mean to tell me if I saw my child running across the street and he didn't look both ways, I'm not supposed to be mad at that? But I love him So I don't want him to do that just in case he do it and I don't see it, and then now Carl come and hit him and kill him. What's a spanking to dying? Like people don't think like that. People are always, they just staying stuck inside of one box and they're not looking outside of the box to know, like, hold on, wait a minute now. That might be right.
And then another form.
Second, they might be crying for a second. Oh, you got whipped in his leg real quick, but you didn't die. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's say.
And another thing that's missing, daddy's voice. You know, the strong, your mother can yell at you all day, but when your father, yo, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? They stop. That's missing out the household. Listen, all of this is by design. Look, they plucked it apart. They make everything look good. Oh, yeah. You don't need the man around. Have more kids by different niggas and you'll be good. Yo, a young girl, I had to tell a young girl, like 6 months ago. She was like, yo, I get pregnant, I'm gonna be lit. I'm like, yo, no, you can't think like that. I had to tell her. Like, then she was like, you right. When I broke things down to her, oh, yo, you ain't gonna be able to do this. She ain't thinking about all this. She's just thinking about she gonna get on welfare, get her own crib, and be lit.
You're gonna be lit, all right.
But yeah, they don't.
You're gonna be on fire when it comes to the realization that this shit ain't no game, and now you got to change Pampers at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m, when you got to get up 6 a.m. because you got to go to work at 8, but you got to drop the baby off at daycare, or when that baby get hurt and you don't know what to do. Yeah,
and that baby gonna grow up and be wild.
You're gonna have a rude awakening. So stop playing around out here. Stop thinking everything's a game. Stop doing shit. Stop doing real life things, right? For money. Stop selling your people out. That's the thing. That's
exactly.
What's everybody's out to do certain things for the dollar. See?
And Q, that's the whole thing. It's a whole underground world out here that we don't even know about. Though.
Oh yeah. Everybody's looking up in the sky for this underground shit that's going on. But what I wanted to say
everywhere we look.
Right. So it's like people be like, yo, I'm gonna have it. Girls be wanting to have kids just to, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 kids, and my income tax is gonna be fat. All right, that income tax comes once a year, and then you blow it because you don't know how to save no money. But then you got to take care of that kid all year round, every day,
all year round
of your life, for your rest of your life. It's worth it. Doing something just because of this? No, let's stop doing that. We got to, so, that's what PBN is about, though, man. We teaching, you know what I'm saying, and we motivating the people.
Yeah, it's like one time I was hanging out with Dinko D, that's from the Leaders of the New School. That's Busta Rhymes' old partner, and we was in Manhattan. Yo, Q, he took me to so many spots, like through so many doors to these parties that you can't even hear going on. Like, you don't even know they in the building. It's like the whole night he was taking me to different parties. I'm like, yo, underground joints. Yo, this is the Manhattan life. So, and this is at a mid scale. Imagine you went to a upper scale. You know what I'm saying? Then it's lower scale. So it's things going on that we don't know about.
I went to Flushing. When I first came home from jail, and my cousin and his homeboys, they took me to some shit in Flushing somewhere. Like, it was underground, but it was like the strip, like how they got the strip spots now. But it was crazy. I think you know which ones I'm talking about. Them shits was
of course
crazy, bro. It was. I'm like, oh, every room, but you don't, like, nobody knows. We had to go through some tunnel underground type. It was crazy. And I'm like,
shit like that. That's what I'm
saying. From jail, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? But my cousins in them.
What you got?
So, hey, man, each one teach one.
Yeah, I'm just. We saying that to say that it's a lot of things going on that we don't know about. So we stuck on Kanye and all this, but all of this is going on.
Salute, Kadon Jackson. What's up, my guy?
Yes.
But we got to teach him, man. And it's crazy because thank you, brother. Thank you, man. actually, you know, and I want to say this too, being that this is somebody that knows me from Jamaica Avenue, running wild, man.
No doubt.
You know, that video I put out today, this morning, about, you know, with the skit with the gloves, when I had to put the gloves on, you seen it?
Yeah.
That's real. And you know, prime example, he knows me from the streets. And
Mm-hmm.
the call that I got, this is real life shit. Like, I don't have to, you know, I'm keeping it raw and authentic. The reason why some people really don't understand, like Q, like, you was this other person before. How are you doing it? How?
Everything evolves. If it don't evolve, it's dead.
Right. But
every day you wake up a different person.
Right. But I'm saying that to say, like, we have to understand that when, like you said, evolve and growing, you know, that if you stay stuck in the same place, if you're still doing the same thing that you were doing 20 years ago and it didn't get you nowhere, you got to try something else. And not only that, it's like, I've been through so much that me answering that question is just like, what do you mean? Like, this is, it's the pain. It's serious. It's real life.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot allow ourselves to get backtracked and fall into that trap again. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody learns as they go. Q, it's a big difference from being 10 and 20. That's 10 years apart.
Exactly. So that's exactly my point.
You didn't think nothing like when you was 10. If you was 20, if you think like you 10 when you 20, then something's wrong.
Look at the comment. Look what he said. You was a different nigga back then, but we all grown men now. Life is different now. Facts, brother. Facts. Yo, man, if you want to come up, matter of fact, pull up to the panel, man. I'm gonna put the link right here. Pull up, man. Let's, you know, share your thoughts real quick, brother. I be seeing my boy be on TikTok and all that, man. Going in, man. Let me see if I could how I put the joint in. But the only reason why I like talking about, you know, discussions like this is because it's like, it's real. And every time I put something out and I talk about something,
you got to be proud of your growth, man.
Somebody always like shows and proves like that. What I'm talking about is like, it's you know, when I look back at what I used to do, now it wasn't what the kids are doing. It's nowhere what the kids are doing now. I wasn't killing nobody for music. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I did some things. And
you was in the street.
Right. But I was respectful to those that were respectful to me. I was always a cool dude. I was down to earth, and I showed love. That's why everybody on that block, they loved me, because I fucked with. If I fucked with you, I fucked with you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So me doing what I'm doing now, I think that when people see that know me from that era, I think that I'm a good role model for people that might still be doing those same things. And maybe I can teach them and guide them the right way to do something else, because it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. And then I didn't know it like that. But if I had somebody like me in my ear, like how I should be in these young kids' ears, I probably would have listened though. I ain't gonna lie. If I had somebody like that, I didn't really have nobody like that to give me a hug and tell me like, yo, everything's gonna be all right. Like I would do now. I would tell a kid, I love you, man. I don't even know you like that. I love you because you're a part of my culture. I love you because you're a child and God made you. I love you.
And with us, Q, a lot of things be our finances be the problems too, man. You know, different households where we come from, we want things. We see some kids got it, some people got it, and we want things, and we'll do, and we're putting value on material things. We'll do anything to get material things and not value in our life at the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
Sometimes, man, when I really sit back, see him saying that, it's just bringing me back, and it hurts sometimes. It hurts because I'm kind of mad that I used to be that way, bro. I wish I wasn't that way. Now that I know what I know now that I know that life is more important than what them things that I used to do.
We like, all did things. We all done things.
I know, but I'm saying it hits people different though. Everybody
hits. Right.
Some people don't even, there's people that don't even care. They still look at it like that was good and it was fun, or yo, nigga.
Or it was what it was. Yeah.
right, right, there was things that I've done, and it's like, I look back and I'm just like, I'm proud of myself, man. I'm proud of myself, bro, because
Yeah.
it's not easy to go against the grain. It's not easy to stop hanging out with people that thought you was the toughest motherfucker and the gangsterest dude, and start doing something so positive, and they looking at me like, yo, what's up with you? I had to break that fear, man. You know what that took for me to do that?
Nah, it takes a lot, especially, well, because you did it a lot younger than a lot of people don't do it until they 55, 60. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
you're doing it in your 30s to 40, you know what I mean? To
40s,
40,
yeah,
you
yeah, okay,
switch,
yeah, 30s and 40s, right.
yeah. So
Theo
you
Gold,
switch
salute.
that's still there. I'm 50 something. But when I was 40, I felt young at 40. You know what I'm saying? I still felt like I could do everything I could do when I was 20. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Now it started catching up in my mid 40s. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta be more, you gotta move. You gotta work out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be active. You can't just sit around. So that's what life do. Life slows you down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And like CO Gold said, yeah, it's embarrassing to me now. It's like, wow, like I used to do that. I used to what? Like, hold on, like, I told you, I tell y'all a story. There was something. There was this dude on the ad that I used to, you know. Let me get that. Let me get that every time I see you. You know what I'm saying? And I was that's fucked up because
Yeah.
I started looking at what if somebody was doing that to my son right now? How would I feel? You see what I'm saying? So it takes growth, like you said, it takes growth to know certain things and see if your shoe is on the other foot. That's just like in a relationship, right? If a man is treating a woman a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
and that woman is sad and she's mad and she's hurt, but you acting like you don't care, right?
Yeah.
But until you in them shoes and then that woman is treating you like that, now we like, yo, what you doing? We get aggressive with her.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a taste of your own medicine. So now me thinking about that happening to my son is getting a taste of my own medicine. So you know what I
Yeah.
did? Like after I started PBN Network, I went to Jamaica Avenue. I went to that block and I saw that dude and I said, yo, bro. He was scared too. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was like, yo, because he ain't see me in like 3 weeks and shit. Like, so he was like, yo, I got you. And you know what? You know what I
You said
told him?
3 weeks.
I ain't see him in 3 weeks. Because usually every week I would go see him and make sure, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
ain't seen him in 3 weeks. So not 3 weeks from now. I'm just saying I'm giving you the rundown from when I first started PBN
Oh,
Network and I
okay.
started changing my life around.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so you did it that quick.
Right,
You
and
went to see him that. Yeah, you ain't wasting no time.
like the 3 weeks after that, after I started changing my life around, I seen him and he was like, "Oh shit, yo, I got you, bro." And I was like, "Nah, man, chill. Come walk with me." He was kind of scared to walk with me. He thought I was going. I was like, "Nah, just walk with me." I said, "Listen, man, I changed my life around." I said, "I love you, my brother." I said, "Yo, no longer, no longer that." You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You good. And you know what happened? You know what that dude started doing? He started tearing, and it was like it made me really feel like, what the fuck was you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I I really broke it down to him, and I cried with him. You know what I'm saying? I teared with him like, yo, don't worry about it. Everything gonna be all right. And I said, if anybody fuck with you out here, call me. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So that's what I was getting ready to tell you. I didn't know you was gonna tell me you made right. But see, what's even better when you get some bread, you can even, you know what I'm saying? You can even help him out. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
he was
And
fucking
really make it right.
exactly.
Then you got a person to tell that story. Like, yo, but he came back, not for the story, but
Right, right,
you
right,
know,
right.
for you. But we want to let people know, like, yo, one day you're not gonna be like this all the time. Like some people realize this in jail, Q. They doing life or something, and then they turn out and then they see, damn, I've been doing dumb shit. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Work. So you're blessed that you're able to do your work outside the walls. You know what I'm saying? That you realized it in time, and you know what I'm saying? And you out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of dudes that was like crazy, knockout pros, all that. You know what I'm saying? And now they got older. They tried to still live that life so longer, and then young dudes coming up, they start knocking you out and treat. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not as strong as you used to be. You know that. You know, particularly talk about a person I know. I don't want to say his name, but you know what I'm saying. But yo, he was the shit. Like,
Exactly. I know what you're
you
talking
know
about.
what I mean? Word. And I was like, yo, niggas feared this nigga. And just like about this happened like about 4 or 5 years ago. He was getting his wake-up call. Shit just started happening to him bad. Get knocked out. Niggas jumped him. This, that. Boom. So much shit. Because he still tried to be out in the streets.
No, but see, the thing is, dudes wanting to jump him when he was in his prime back then. They wouldn't even know that shit.
Exactly.
They, on that side where we know, on that side that this happened.
Huh?
On that side that we where we used to be at, that's where they jumped him on that side.
Oh no, this happened in Lawson.
Damn.
This is a while ago. Yeah, but you know, that's just one example. It's just something that was on my mind. I'm just thinking of different scenarios. Like now that you brought it up, I'm like thinking about my man. This nigga was you know what I mean? But he kept being in the street. You know what I'm saying? He was, yo, a lot of niggas I used to look out for, because you know what I'm saying, I was getting money. But
Right.
it was niggas like him that I have with me, going and doing shows. Oh, I'm telling you, all this holding us down, but he would wild out so much. We'd be, yo, chill, son. Like, yo, you wilding. You know what I'm saying? You getting us in the beef. You know what I'm saying? Niggas we a rap group, but he wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And his boy, it's a lot of shit, yo. We would have to have a whole segment about this type of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that went on that now. Now, what about this, Q? When you bring somebody around a way that and then they wind up having shootouts with people that other people you know. Two people shooting out that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you in the middle of that shit.
I know.
That shit happened a lot.
Wow, look, see, I'm scrolling right now. Look what I see. Hold on. Wow.
What you see?
Two people that's going right now in that picture.
Oh, and in the picture
this is an epic picture. This is Panama Billy Bang. Billy Bang from my hood.
Oh, I've seen that picture. Yeah, I've seen that picture.
And I think is that Sluggo?
I don't know. I forgot who was all in the picture, but I seen it. Yo, they bringing up mad pictures. Pi, I saw him in pictures with Wu-Tang too.
Damn, bro. Ah, look.
Crazy.
Come on, son. That's Billy Bang and Pi. Yo.
Only got platinum. I'm on the podcast.
Damn, man. All right, P.I., man. It's wicked, man. It's wicked out here, man. It's really wicked out here, man. I don't get it. But let me see if I can show you the joint. I need some answers. I need some help with this. I got a call from my homeboy a couple of days ago. And he seemed upset when he called me. He was like, yo, Q, how do you cope with changing your life around and, you know, the streets trying to pull you back in? And I told him, I take it day by day. I told him that I think about all the pain and the ups and downs that I've been through when I was in the streets. I told him that I'm tired of negativity. I'm tired of watching over my shoulder. I'm tired of my homies dying and things like that, right? But I did also tell him that when you're trying to do something right, wrong is gonna try to pull you back in. You know what I'm saying? But he was like flaming. He was like, he's so upset because he's like, yo, I keep getting into this drama. I said, because you're allowing yourself to get back into that drama. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute. Watch what happened. I told him that he's allowing them to bring him back to this right here. He's allowing them to bring him back to putting on them gloves. Gloves is about. That's what they want us to do. They want us to put them gloves on. That's what y'all want. Y'all want we can go there. We can take that there if you want to. But nah, it's positive beats negative, man. Positive will always beat negative, man. Stop letting them bring you back. Stop letting them bring us back to these. Huh? We gotta stop letting them bring us back to these right here. They don't want this. That's not what they want. That's not what you want. This is not what we want. We don't want that. PBN message for the day, man. Yeah. You know, I had to do that skit real quick. Oh, man. Hold on, we got Cheeto, man. What's up, Cheeto, in the building? What's up with you?
Peace. What's good?
What's going on?
We're going to start calling you DMX, man. Dark Man X. We can never see you.
Hey, yo, you know how that go, man. I'm on the road, man. Just got done with practice. It's all good, baby.
And I came from practice. And
look at the
my
message.
dad got rank. My dad got rank on it.
You named yourself Q Life for a reason, not Q Death. CO Go. That's a fact, man.
That was
true.
That was real. That was a bar right there.
That was a bar. Facts. What's good, though?
God is an open. Not much, man. Is maintaining and surviving. You know, running this business, taking care of the family.
That's all we could do, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, where's Mo at?
Oh, he he got something going on with the family and all that, man. Prayers up for Mo. Prayers up for Mo.
I bet, definitely.
Facts.
Word.
Oh, he already
made something crazy how y'all was doing. You know, I ain't been on it like the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, man.
You've been missing, man.
Yeah, man. Practice been going late and everything. I've been missing it.
It's all good, man. You here?
I just the open discussion today.
Yeah, we talking about a couple of different things. Just open discussion, man. We just got off the topic of PI shit.
Yeah, I heard about what the CDC is trying to do, right? They're doing a vote to make the COVID vaccine a mandatory vaccine for kids in order to go to school.
I don't want to talk about the thing.
Yeah. They mess up the whole algorithm when you talk about that.
Yeah, you can't even. Not right now. Not right now.
Something positive though. Positive. Everything's good, man.
Yeah, yo, you knew PI, right?
Yeah, I heard of PI. I didn't really know him like that though.
What?
I didn't know PI like that.
I thought you definitely would have known him.
Yeah, I thought he would know him too from where you grew up at around there.
Yeah, but you know what? He never.
Oh yeah,
I was also on the move.
He used to come to Sean. He used to come to Sean's studio on the block.
Yeah,
on Sean block.
That's what I said. I didn't know. I knew who PI was, but I didn't know PI like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't, like everybody else who knew PI. I didn't know PI because I didn't spend as much time around him as everybody else did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying?
God rest his soul, man.
Word up.
Yeah, it's a sad, sad day. I heard about what happened and everything,
Yeah.
Ain't nothing everybody can do is just look forward now. Try to. This is why I always say, though, it's most important to everybody. Holding grudges is not where you want to go in life. Like I said, you never know when anything's gonna happen, no matter what. I tell my wife the same thing. Siblings, family, even old friends. You hold grudges with. Next thing you know, they're gone.
Daddy, turn the light on.
And we gotta just remember that we always gotta love each other, no matter what, and just keep going positive, going forward. Because at the end of the day, things happen quick, man. Like my neighbor from Good Street, where I used to live at 156. I heard he just passed away like a week ago. It was a shock. Older dude pops. And, it's a sad thing because we was getting ready to drive up there towards like December to go see them. And out of nowhere he passes away.
Yeah, we gotta cherish the people in our lives now, while they're still here, because right now people are dying at a rapid pace, so we
exactly.
What up, man? Where you been at, Lee? I see you one time, man, and that was it, man. What's up with you, man? What's going on with you? But,
man.
We just we're talking about some things. I'm trying to think. It was something else that I did want to touch on. I forgot what it was, but oh yeah, I seen you was in New York. Well, pull up to the panel.
Sticker. And then
but yeah, we can't be distracted. That's the main thing. Being distracted, to certain things, and it brings us back. It sets us back to what we used to do and what we used to know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And sometimes that's you lose focus. You lose focus quick. You can lose a focus so easily. It's easier to lose focus than to gain it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's always harder to make the money, but it's so easy to waste it.
Yeah. If you could spend, if it was easy in spending money to make it, then we all be rich.
That's right.
I think of that shit all the time. It was a movie like that where they had to spend a certain amount of money, and a certain amount of money, and to have a certain amount of money.
Exactly. But I just want to know when is it gonna become normal for people to understand for real that life is serious, that like how you don't cherish your parents, how you cherish your kids, how do you feel like the big homie in the street, your gang members in the street is worth more than your life, your parents? You cherish that more than your kids? Like I see people doing shit that they know is gonna lead them to darkness, right? And they got kids. That means that you're saying you don't care. That's what you say.
That's because people always looking for validation. They not secure with their own selves. Looking for validation all the time for somebody. That's not a man. People are like, oh yeah, I do this and that in the street, this, that, and the third. What about your son? What about your daughter? What you do for them? You're not teaching them right. Hey, that's because they want validation from the street. They feel that. You know what? They don't realize they're destroying them kids. They're not giving them kids no hope, no future. And what's going to happen is them kids are going to grow up with animosity towards that parent and live on down in life. You're going to remember that. So when that parent comes around, oh, I was sorry, this and the third, child's going to look at them as they older, like, listen, you wasn't here. I don't need you. I don't want you, because that negative vibe. And, the thing about it is that people look for validation so much, they forget about their own life. So they lose touch with their own selves. And what's going to end up happening is, when they need it and they want it finally, they're not going to be able to find it and get it, because everybody's going to be tired and fed up with this shit. Like the boy who cried wolf. It's a sad day, and it's a sad day in life, but it is what it is. It's a true story. It happens every day, everywhere.
So what are some steps that you would take to all right? So I was on live, and this dude was talking about unity, right? But see, before we can unite, right? We gotta get some things in order first. We can't unite somebody that's thinking like this. That's not woke. So if a lot of people are not woke and the things that you're teaching them, they're not grasping it, then why would I want to unite with people like that? So I think the first steps, we got to take it baby steps. We can't just say, oh, everybody unite. when everybody's hating each other. So the first thing is to do is we got to stop hating on each other.
Of course, yeah.
First thing to do is not unite, because you're going to unite with people that don't really want to unite. So the first step is stop hating each other, right? That's the first thing. Just stop hating somebody for no reason. You don't even know why you hate this person. You just hate the way they walk or the way they look because they look better than you or this and that. Right? You know, I don't like him. We got to stop doing that first, right? Once we stop doing that, then I think we need to work on morals, principles, honor, loyalty, and things like that. Now, once you get all of that in order, now we can talk about united. We can have a discussion about united. But
that was something like Tupac was trying to do. He was trying to go to every hood and have a set of rules. You know what I'm saying? That we live by.
Right.
That that was looking out for our women, our elders, a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit that they doing now. He was trying to. That was in the shit that he was trying to do in every hood.
Exactly. I mean, stop judging each other. Stop always wanting, like, the first thing people think is the negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always want, somebody might be doing something good, but you want to say, well, but you should be doing this instead. Or you should, don't tell somebody else what they should be doing. What you should be doing is minding your business, or stop judging, or try to help that person elevate instead of hating and being mad because you're not in that position. So that's the first thing that people need to do. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, listen to me, follow the manual. If we stop doing that first, and then we bring back morals, principles, honesty, loyalty, respect, and all of that, we got a chance. We got a chance. But until then,
instead of waiting for a tragedy and then everybody
want to come. Look now, but think about this though. Let's think about that for a second. When the tragedies happen, right? Everybody comes together and starts looting and doing all of this. See, you niggas will come together to go throw cocktail bombs in the store and mess up businesses and you know what I'm saying? These will come together for that's because even that is still negative. Everybody, you think that's positive? You think because the police kills a black man and you go break down other people's stores that had nothing to do with killing that man, you think that's positive?
Yeah, that's just most people. But they say most of them wasn't even black people. It was other people trying to get some shit.
I mean, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. No racist. This is it doesn't matter what race it is. I'm speaking about humans.
Yeah. That's not. It's not positive anyway.
If you are looting because somebody got killed, but you're destroying other people's property that had nothing to do with it, I want you to tell me how that's right. That's not right.
That's not.
Somebody can come to your house and destroy your house right now because they're mad because this person killed this person. No,
that's like I ain't have nothing to do with that.
Why do you think the problems haven't been resolved yet? Why do you think it's an ongoing thing? It's because people are still dumb, deaf, and blind and don't understand that doesn't do anything. Matter of fact, they love it when we go do that because you're destroying your own neighborhood. So somebody please tell me if something tragic happens right now and everybody goes to that state and loots and burns shit down, how is that right? How is that helping? That's not helping. That's really actually making it worse, and it's making us look bad.
Right.
Now, if you march, you protest, or you try to go into the courts and change the law, that's how you do it. But breaking shit up is not how you do it. Because you remember back in you're mad. If you're mad at your girl and you getting real mad and you getting a temper tantrum and you throwing shit in the house. At the end of the day, who got to pick that shit up and clean that shit up?
We do.
Exactly. So you're hurting yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, niggas, we ain't have nowhere to eat, to shop for food. Had to go drive crazy far to get something to eat. After you done burnt down the mall and all the food stores and all that.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, we about to chop it up. We about to get up out of here. I told you we just doing an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's cool.
Man, salute to everybody that came through. Salute to everybody that's watching, that's supporting the movement. I need y'all to support the movement, meaning turn on your notifications. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. Make sure you follow me a lot. Mo Knowledge, shout out to Mo Knowledge. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. Follow on Instagram. Follow on TikTok. TikTok, my shit is the same. It's PQ Life PBN.
Yeah, I follow? I don't even think I follow you on TikTok, Q.
We got to do that after we get off of here.
Right.
You know, salute to the whole PBN movement, the whole PBN network. Shout out to all my loved ones, to everybody that I love, and you know, cop the merch, man. I told you the merch is out. You know what I'm saying? We got the hoodies, the hats, whatever you want. The whole set right here. That's $100. Can't beat that.
There you go.
For the brand, remember, you're not paying for the material really. You're paying
Yeah, you're paying for the brand.
$100 for a whole, you got basically a whole out, you know what I'm saying? Top outfit. You know what I'm saying? So, but hit me up for that, man. You already know what it is, man. We're gonna take it out with a prayer. Father God, we come to you today to ask you to forgive us for all our sins. We thank you for the food on our table, the clothes on our back, and the roof over our head. Father God, we thank you for guiding us the right way and waking people up, you know, the eyes of the people that were asleep. We thank you for just giving us life, for breathing air into us. We thank you for me being able to wake up in the morning and get another chance at life, another chance. There's people that don't have a chance right now in life. We want to touch those that are in need right now, help those that are in need, put an umbrella over them, make sure that they're okay. We pray for everybody's family. We pray for Mo Knowledge right now. He's going through it with his family. Pray for everybody that you love. And we pray that life gets better. It could get better if we make it better. We love you. Amen. And thank you.
Amen. Wow.
La Picasso in the building. Keep putting out that good music. Go follow La Picasso. You already know what it is. Mo Knowledge in the building. Everybody in the building, you know what it is. Grind time, no demon time. Shout out to Tanya too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, is Street got turned positive, and positive will always be negative. Yeah.
Yeah.